You're listening to Business Over Wine.
No. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I love the sound. Oh, I love it. It's best sound ever.
Especially after a long day.
Oh, yes.
You're watching Business Over Wine with Claire and Paulina. Hi.
Hi. It's so easy. That's our first vlog. So excuse us for being weird. I think we will get used to it.
We'll get better at it.
Yeah. So this is our first one.
We are drinking Fancy Pants wine. I've never even heard of this wine.
I know. I went today to the grocery store and I'm like, okay, this is the first wine we will be drinking. First episode. It has to be fancy.
It's never mind. Just as long as it has fancy in the name.
And I could drink a box wine that I cannot tell the difference.
Yeah.
It's just like it's all the same.
Maybe we'll get better at it.
Yeah.
Because
there you go.
I'm the same thing.
So I saw the label. I'm like, Fancy Pants. Well, that's enough.
It smells really nice.
Yeah, it's Pinot Grigio Vintage 2014 California. I have no clue. Let me try it.
Let's try it.
It's good.
Mm.
It's really good.
I think I took a bigger gulp than you did, but very good.
Yeah, so... Okay, so tell me about yourself. I'm sure a lot of people are curious.
Right, so let's talk a little bit about what this is. So Business Over Wine is a brainchild that we came up with over a commercial that we were shooting for another project that we were doing. We could not get through the commercial without laughing at each other and without going way off topic.
Yeah.
And so
much to talk about.
Yes.
It's like cats, squirrels, fishes,
goldfish. Yes, we were definitely all over the place.
Yeah.
So we thought we would get together and talk about business over wine.
Yeah, there's no better way to talk about the business than over wine. Like you need
Absolutely.
something. You need something.
Yes.
Since nothing else is legal except alcohol in New Mexico.
In New Mexico, so far. That's
maybe when the law changes,
we will change the name.
Yeah, we'll change the name. But for now, it's wine.
Business over wine.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's the whole concept is we are so similar but so different.
Mm-hmm. Like I introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
My name is Claire Roybal. I own Clair Roybal & Associates, which is a local marketing firm here in town, in the small town that we live in. And I say 18,000. It's a small town. It's big town from this northern New Mexican. It's real big town actually. I am a mother of 4 under 6. Woohoo! I have two in school right now. Look at her face cringe.
You need a bottle a day.
I do need a bottle a day. Yes, so I am a business owner of 2 businesses as well as the 4 children.
Okay, so 2 businesses.
I do my marketing firm and then I sell unique makeup.
Oh, okay, that's why you always look so pretty.
Well, I don't know how much I sell rather than buy, but I might as well get a discount if I'm going to buy so much makeup.
There you go.
So that's how I look at it.
Well, yeah, you have to have some kind of excuse, right?
Yeah.
My name is Paulina, and I am a portrait photographer. I got on an adventure of photography when I could just get a hold of the camera since I was a little kid. I grew up in Warsaw. I was raised and born in Warsaw, Poland. I grew up actually in communistic Poland. I remember the Iron Wall and all that stuff. So that's I think for another episode because that's a lot of stories there. So when I was growing up, my mom was telling me that I need to get actually high-paid career, and art was not in that box. Like being a photographer was not an option. So I got a degrees in different. Like I have 3 degrees in random things. I have a master in animal science. I can manage pig farm or a cow farm.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever, I can be that.
Well, you're in the right state for that.
I know, right? I can change cows in the field. I got a certification as a teacher. I can teach because in Poland, in Europe, you have to get a 1.5 year certification to teach.
Oh, okay.
With a master from some other subject. they don't take dummies to like
To teach.
like they don't let dumb people
Just-
teach kids.
Wow, that's nice though. That's good.
And then when I moved here, people were like, what? Like when I was trying to get a job and I couldn't because people did not recognize my master's, so I got online degree. But it was awful. Like I was laughing that anyone could pass it. Like random people could write my essays. Who knew? Like it's online.
It's
like,
online.
I could buy it.
Nobody would know.
Yeah, so I got that degree in management studies, and I finally, after a couple of years of working in real estate, I was starting getting like sick, getting up and doing what I was doing. I had a really high paid job, and it was a good job, and my boss was just let me do whatever I wanted, but I just couldn't.
You weren't happy anymore.
No, it wasn't good enough for me. I thought about switching to photography for 6 to 8 months. I was crying and asking my husband. I was asking him to make a decision for me. Finally, I made a decision. Here I am. I have a studio.
And so you do both family or people and animals.
Yes. Well, animals is like a side gig. It started as a volunteering, and it's growing into actual service. That photographing moment is where that's my thing. I got excited when I photograph. I feel like it's healing
Yes.
for a lot of people.
And you take some really amazing photos.
So awesome.
You're like, I know.
So personally, I'm Polish. I'm married to a retired Marine, my sweetheart. We met in Poland. He brought me here. I was telling him you're better off with a postcard. This I'm very expensive souvenir. Are you sure? And he was insisting, and now he's regretting it.
Even with trying to keep him stranded in Warsaw, he still found you.
Yeah, so married to Marine, we don't have children. It's not like we can't, it was our decision. We are not kids people. You will see my face when we talk about kids. I'm like, I love children, I love their blessing, but as I don't think so, I'll be a good mother. Oh my God.
You haven't even drank.
Because I'm talking and I'm listening and I'm very interested in your story.
Well, you have
So
to drink.
Yeah, so tell me, how's your average day?
So, okay. So an average day, not so chaotic day. Well, we have to tell the story of the day that the thunderstorm. So let's talk about that average day.
Okay.
That's a good example.
Yeah, it was average day for me.
Man, I'm jealous. So, okay, so that's
we do Marco Polo. Like,
Right.
There's a cool app you have to it's based
yeah,
on
we'll put a little plug for Marco there.
Yeah, it's based on the cell phone number. You have to. It's from cell
From cell phones, so, yeah.
It's
So
not
you have
email, not Facebook account.
No, it's just cell phone, so it only goes off of the people that you know in your actual address book, and you do these little short video snippets. And so it was a Wednesday, right? Was it a Wednesday?
In the middle of the week.
It was the middle of the week. It was a Wednesday because the kids weren't in school yet. It was the day before school. Yes, I remember now. It's coming back. So it was the day before school started here in our area, and I had a bunch of business things to do. So my morning started off by waking up, getting the kids dressed, getting them fed, and 9 times out of 10 I always skip breakfast just because I have 4 kids to feed. I'm still breastfeeding my youngest. So by the time I feed them, breastfeed, I'm like done. Like we gotta move on to the next subject. Like I don't have time to eat. So I usually am lucky if I can finish my coffee. Like that's a big day. When I don't stare at it cold, they're like, oh yeah, I forgot about you.
Yeah.
So I feed my kids, and then what did we have to do that morning? We had somewhere to be. I had car show errands. So I had a car show. I was hosting a car show on Saturday. So I had to run errands to pick up all the swag for the goodie bags. And so I threw the kids in the car, and in meantime, she's Marco Poloing me, and she's like, oh, we have to get this done, and we have to get this done.
But I'm giving her to-do list like she wouldn't have enough to do. I'm like, by the way, I need your logo and I need your bio.
Please tell them where you were.
And I'm lying in bed.
Because her dog was, well, in her defense, her dog was really afraid. It was a horrible thunderstorm.
Yeah.
So she was...
Yeah, I have a weimaraner and he gets very neurotic when it comes to the thunderstorm. He was literally knocking down the side tables, trying to squeeze behind the couch, getting in the closet. So I found a trick. I put the pillow in my closet, which is next to my bed, and if I sit there, he will come down. I cannot move, so if I have to pee, I have to hold.
Yeah, so it's not like she was relaxing, she was literally
So I'm like sitting there
being
like,
held hostage.
well, I was hostage, but I was like, I don't, again, I need to do stuff, so I'm like, okay, I will Marco Polo Claire with to-do list. At least I'm doing...
With what she has to do for me.
I was managing.
You were cute. So she's sending me this to-do list. She's laying in her bed. She's got her phone up here. And she's like, don't forget to send me that logo. And you got to open the YouTube channel. And she's going through this list. Like, super calm, so serene. Life is so great. And I reply back to her. I have a baby on my hip. We're walking out the door. My son is arguing with me. My 3-year-old is arguing with me. My 5 and 6-year-old are in the back seat.
And then
yelling at each other, screaming at each other. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Her face was like madhouse. She's like big eyes.
Oh my god. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call the Daily Post like on my way down off the hill, and I'm like going over like trying to repeat, because for me, if I repeat it back to you, I will remember what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I'm repeating back to her, and I'm like, okay, great. And I get in the car, and then you have to reply back like, no rush.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't just do whatever you have to do.
And I'm like, oh, and by the way, what the fuck are you doing in bed?
It's like 2 p.m.
It was so great.
Yeah, well, I think that's our strength.
Yeah, because our dynamic is so different, and we both are business owners.
Yeah.
And we are both like on the ladder, climbing in the success ladder.
And the thing is that we understand that we don't take bullshit. Like, I know people who without the kids, I'm capable of working 90, 80 hours a week.
Right.
And when people tell me I don't have time, it's bullshit. You have time for Game of Thrones,
You've got
but
time.
you don't have time to hustle. So for me, I have a very sober approach. There's days that I can afford to do something fun.
Yeah.
But there's days that I will have a one meal and I will go because I'm growing my business. That's my goal. That's my baby, and I'm concentrating on it.
That was my day-to-day, was all business. Like, I took the kids to my dad, and I was 100% focused on business too.
Yeah.
And it was like, don't even, like, I'm pretty sure if like a kid called in sick at school, I'd be like, unless you're dying, you're staying there, because this is my work day.
Are you on fire? No, click.
Yeah. Did you throw up? No, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you throw up on yourself or on someone else?
Someone else. Yeah. Whose clothes do I have to replace?
So I think that's the strength, because we can not only call basically our clients with bullshit.
Right.
Because people come with excuses, and
but it's our passion.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, for me, my business, my marketing business anyway, is it's like my 5th child.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that if I don't give it attention, I feel awful. I feel
you feel something missing.
Something's missing.
Yeah, and the whole, until I switched in, working 40 hours a week was so much. I'm like, oh my god, I want to have a part-time job. I don't want to do it. Now I work
80 hours a week.
Yeah,
probably.
that's average. I don't take weekends off. I work my editing, my filing, my administration is in my home office, and my studio is here.
Yeah.
So I have an office like step away.
Yeah.
And it's sitting there, and I'm sitting and watching a movie. I'm like, okay, I have to know this client, and I have to do this, and I want to do it. I'm okay doing it.
Yeah.
If you are at the point of your life that you are dreading it, it's not. There's something wrong.
No. You're right.
Because
I have told that. So I met with a client a couple months ago who needed a little business coaching, and she just asked me point blank. She was like, I have this idea. My husband and I have this idea, and we want to team up with this business. What do you think? And I'm like, well, right off the bat, you don't look excited.
Yeah.
Are you excited about it? And she said no.
Yeah.
And I went, well then no. Because if you're not like, I have to do this, otherwise I'm gonna burst.
Yeah.
Your business is gonna fail.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Well, you either love it or you get paid for it.
There you go.